Today we're going to be filling in April in my reading journal. So I have to come in here and fill in my April monthly spreads and then also my magical readathon spreads. So this is just a little flip through if you've never seen my reading journal before. I do have a video where at the beginning of the year I showed you my kind of year-long spreads, and then I should have a video for every month so far. Okay, so to start, I think I'm going to distress these pages. So I'm just going to use my Distress Oxide. This is the Vintage Photo. And I'm just going to take that and go in and color my pages. Okay, so I need to put my month sticker on here. I've been putting it on like a little background piece, but I don't really think that I need to do that if I'm going to just have the parchment paper look. I think it will look fine. Just kind of stuck on there. It is a few days later. I had to stop because I just felt like you could hear everything going on in the background. This is where we left off. I'm picking up on a day that I can send the kids to their room to watch TV or play games, and my husband's gone to work. So let's finish this up. So I grabbed a few things. This is stuff from Korea Crafts. It's like my favorite stuff to use in my journal. First, I want to do a little bit more distressing on the edges. And I think I'm going to go back in with the darker brown. And I'm trying to not get it on other pages. So now we're going to come back in with the black. So while you wait on me to finish this, I last minute decided to do a reread of all of the Dungeon Crawler Carl books. The 8th book came out last week. I read the first 2 books for the Magical Readathon, and at that point I was like, well, I just, now I've got to do a reread. So in the month of May, I have read books 3, 4, and 5, and I'm currently working on book 6. But anyways, here we go. I love the way that looks. You can also take the darker color and come in and do random spots in here if you want. I like to do mine where it looks like splotchy like this because I feel like old parchment is not like a solid color. But that's just personal preference. So I'm not worried about getting super close to the edge with my tape here. So I kind of want everything to look very layered in here. Like random pictures and things like that. So my thought process on this was that I could cut some of these out and stick them around, but I also do just have these stickers, so I could just do that instead. But I also liked these little pieces that had like the writing and stuff on it. I think I want to layer these washi tapes, but this goes this way, so I have to layer it this way. I think I got both of these washi tapes from Amazon, so I will try to link that down in the description. And I'll go ahead and put a link to the Korea Crafts stuff. I do not have an affiliate link or anything like that. I need to ask for one though, because I think I'm going to be using their stuff like forever, because it's just, I can always find something that's my vibe on there, or, you know, something that works for like a fantasy reading journal. And you will be happy to know that I got tape. And I got better glue to do tip-ins when I want to do that. These are refills. Okay, yeah, so I just grabbed the thing from my removable adhesive, which I don't use as much. Yeah, so that will teach me to read better. I don't know if I want to use this in this spread, because I'm kind of thinking for May I want to do a like a fairy tale theme. I feel like unicorns would work good for something like that. But this kind of stuff I can use. Let's kind of go around the corner down here with this stuff. Something like that, and then let's come in with that. I like these castle stickers. Yeah, I think I might go with castles, but I might put one over here and one over here. I don't know yet. But yeah, let's put that one there. I like this one. I like that this one has like a book. Yeah, I like that. Oh, there's another one with a book. Gotta be careful though, not to oh, that one's perfect. Look, she's got like a map or parchment, and she got her cloak. Yeah, she's definitely a scholar. Now, where am I gonna put her though? Kind of weird to just put them right there together, so I'm gonna have to put her on this page. This is why narrow, spicy people shouldn't do journaling videos. No, I'm kidding. I like my journaling videos. I hope you like my journaling videos. So, I'll tell you what. I do want to come back in on this side and do maybe some of this. So, kind of as part of my base layer, I'm going to kind of come in here and do some of that. This. So now I'm going to go in and do some of these, well, this, I guess. I'm not going to cut more off right this second, but I'm going to do this one that I already did. The Elven script. So again, it's hard to catch with the glare of the light. So now I think I'm going to take this other girl and put her on this page. I'm going to put her like right here. There we go. I cut out a few of these little script looking thingies, and I'm just going to put them around on the page. Okay, so those are there. Okay, so I might leave this one as it is for now because I do need to come in with my book covers, and so they could go onto the blank spaces. And that means that I'm ready to do my magical readathon spreads. So what I've been doing is I've been doing like individual book spreads, but I really don't have enough pages that I can do that realistically for every book that I'll read, especially because I'm on track to read well over my goal of 100 books this year. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a flap situation so that this kind of opens up. First, I am going to distress my pages to match, and I have this handmade paper that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I attempted to do like a coffee stain and just like laid it in the coffee, but it doesn't make it that much darker, especially compared to this. So I'm going to distress these pages. I do think that I'm going to come back and put this here. Oops. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to be distressing all of this. I'm going to distress these pages and these pages. Okay, now that my microphone is back on. Oh, goodness. This is, the books that I read for my calling, and this is the, like, class list and the prompts. So I'm gonna, like, tape this down and then put this on top where you can fold it over. So I'm going to really quickly put some color on the back of this because you will be folding it up just to have it not be so white on the back side. I think that'll work. There we go. In addition to that, I got a little bit of decorative pieces. So these I just printed from Canva. Well, this I printed from Canva. It's a little spell book. This is from the printables in the G drive for the Magical Readathon. This was also in the printables in the G drive. This, though, I got from the Discord group. And I'm just going to put that right there. And then I may come back in and do a little something in the empty spaces. Over here, I'm going to put this little map of Aurelium, which is like the Magical Academy. And then I'm going to put my Scholar's Key, which just has like basic information about my character, the guild that I'm in, my calling, and then these are some of the little extras that we've done. I bonded a lore dragon last year, and this year I chose the familiar, the Curse of Raven. So I'm going to put these things in here. Okay, and then also, last year I found a little sticker to put in here for my character, and I've put it a little too close to the side for me to be able to use this one. Just trim it a little. That will work. So it's just got a little space there for a picture, and last year I just put a sticker in that spot, so I'm going to kind of just do that same thing. I also have a little raven, so I think that I'll put him down here. So let's see. So another thing that I did was I printed some stuff off of Canva, and this ended up being a little bit too big, but my thought process was that this would kind of decorate this area. Put that there. So I don't know, I'm kind of debating, do I want to put it like in the center, like one on each side, and have it like that, or like it was intended and do like on the edges. Let me cut out this other one and then I'll decide. Kind of does make it look one column in the center here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it right there. And of course it's gonna end up being crooked. Yeah, that was a very Tracy thing to do. And that's not coming back up. That's sticky sticker paper for sure. But I think I can maybe go in with like a pen or something and kind of fix it up a little bit. Yeah, problem solved. Okay. I kind of like that actually. Maybe I can do... I want to do in the fold because there. Then on the other side, do the feather. Now the only thing is I forgot to leave a pocket for my campaign thing, but I can fix that really quick. I think I can do it with something like this. I don't know that that's gonna stick anymore, but I'll move that. And then I'm just gonna put this here, but it's a little heavy. I'm gonna try the tape, but I may have to come back with the hot glue gun on this one if it starts trying to come up. I have these printables for my Roll for TBR game. There it goes, or something like that. So let me go fill in the books that I read and a little bit about them, and then I'll show you the final product. Okay, so that's it finished. My little pocket here for my campaign. I'm going to come in the empty kind of spots and then maybe on the map and stuff to put my book covers. Here is my magical readathon spreads. I have my classes that I completed, the books that I completed on here. Over here I have my character scholar's key, a little map of Beryllium, and then here are my little blurbs about the books. In some cases I do write about the book, like what was in the book that I liked or something like that. Here I just kind of kept it really short. For example, on Dungeon Crawler Carl and Carl's Doomsday Scenario, I basically just said that I was excited to do a reread, even though I didn't even plan to do a reread before book 8. I'm currently on book 6, so I'm still trying to get to that new book. But overall, I really like it. So yeah, that is it for my April spread, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in another video soon. Bye guys.